Hello everyone. Today I'm gonna discuss about LeetCode problem number 9, palindrome number. We are given an integer x, return true if x is a palindrome and false otherwise. Okay, so 1 to 1 is an x integer and it's a palindrome, because if we split in the middle of this number and if we compare with the left and right, that are equal. But minus 1 to 1 is not a palindrome because it has a minus sign, and 10 is not a palindrome because if we split in the middle of this number and both left and right is not equal. Okay, now let's go into an example. Let's say 1 2 3 3 2 1. This is a palindrome because if we compare like 1 with 1, which is equal, 2 with 2, which is equal, 3 with 3, this is also equal, right? So this is a palindrome. Similarly, if we are given 1 2 3 2 1, this is also a palindrome. If we split the number in the middle, so this is the middle point. If we compare 1 with 1, 2 with 2, both are equal, so hence this is a palindrome. And let's see if x is 1 2 3 4 2, right? That's it. Is this a palindrome? Or maybe 4 to 1. So is this a palindrome? If we split in the middle and compare 1 1 equal, 2 and 2 is equal, 3 and 4 is not equal, so this is not a palindrome, but this was, and this was a palindrome number, right? So it looks pretty simple and we can solve it in the code. So what is the complexity here? If the number is a string, right? If we can convert the number into a string, then we can compare with the character by character, right? In this approach, if we convert the x into a string, right, so that is like another space complexity is there. And for the comparison, right, we need to check like half of the length. So time complexity is gonna be big O n by 2, which is big O n, and a space complexity is gonna be big O n. N is the length of the string. Okay, so in this case it is gonna be 6, in this case it's gonna be 5, like that. So this is one of the approach, right? And we can have another approach if we want to improve this solution. Like here we have a big O n, a space complexity, then we cannot convert the number into a string, so we can use the number without converting into a string. So for that, what we can do, we can maintain another variable, let's say r, or reverse, right? So initially it's 0 and x is, let's say 1 2 3 2 1. Okay, so what we have to do here is like we have to reverse this number in such a way that we can bring this 21 into our reverse variable. How can we do that? We can run a loop until x is greater than reverse, right? So it's gonna be a while loop. X is greater than reverse. We can say reverse equal reverse into 10 plus we can get the last digit, which is first time is gonna be 1, right? And then x is gonna be x divided by 10. So in the first run this is gonna be so this is loop is here done. The explanation is here. So at first run x is 1 2 3 2 1 and reverse equal 0. In the second run so our reverse is the first statement here, so I wanna write the reverse variable first. So reverse is gonna be x mod 10, which is 1, right? And x equal x divided by 10. So x is gonna be 1 2 3 2. This is one iteration. This and x is still greater than reverse. In the second iteration reverse is gonna be reverse into 10, which is 1 into 10 mean 10 plus x module 10, which is 2, right? So this 10 plus 2 equal 12 and x is gonna be x divided by 10, which is 1 2 3. So this is my second iteration, right? And if we start from here again, now our x is 1 2 3, so reverse is gonna be 1 2 into 10 means 120 plus x mod 10, which is 3 here, so it's gonna be 1 2 3 and x is gonna be 1 2 3 divided by 10, which is 12 and x is greater than reverse, which is false. Okay, so now we got the number. Now we need to compare and see if these are equal. Since the number is like odd number, I mean to say the total numbers are odd. It's a 5, right? It's a 5, length is 5, so this is gonna be 2 digit by 2 digit, right? Then we can exclude these 3. So how do we check? X equal right, if we can in this case if the total number is like odd number, right, then we have to check this one, or if the total numbers are even number, then we can simply compare x equal reverse, because in that case it's gonna be like similar number, same length for both cases, right? So this is the solution, and it's a better version of this one, but in this time we did not use any extra array like we had to convert the number into a string, but this time we did not convert. So space complexity is a constant and time complexity is gonna be go, and we still had to run like we had to loop through like half of the length, which is like n by 2. Eventually that is go n, but this is a better solution in terms of space complexity, right? But time complexity is still same with the previous solution, but the space complexity is now constant time. Okay, I will show you both of them in the editor. Let's move into the LeetCode. First I want to show you the first solution, converting the number into string. So what we have to do, we have to have a like string variable, let's say string x, which is string dot value of x. So it will convert the number into a string. Then we can run a loop for integer I from 0 to less than of the length. So what we have to do, we have to get the length here, which is gonna be n equal str x dot length. Okay, so what we have to do here, if str x dot char at, I mean character at I not equal to string x n minus I minus 1, if at some point, if any point, if the both the characters are not equal, then we can simply return false, right? So there is no matching. Otherwise we can return true. Okay, we can have some checking here, the preliminary conditions, which can be if x is like a negative number, right? If it is like less than 0, we can return false, or we can also check if x is not equal 0 and x mod 10 equals 0, we can also return that as a false. For example, this one, right? So if we, this is not a palindrome, because if you see, then the first digit is a non-zero number and last digit is a 0, so that is not a match. We can easily test that one, that is not a match. Now let's run this. Okay, accepted all the test cases. Let's submit it. Okay, so it took like 6 milliseconds. Okay, and it took like 43 megabyte memory. So it's a like good solution so far. Okay, now we can work on the second part, right? Which we are saying is a like better solution, right? So let's work on that part. Okay, so let's remove this, all this code. So the same condition for here, if x is less than 0, we can ignore those, or x is not equal 0 and x mod 10 equals 0, right? Return false. Otherwise we need a variable reverse, initially 0, while x is greater than reverse number. We can run the loop. So reverse equal reverse into 10 plus x mod 10, take the last digit, right? And x equal x divided by 10. So this is what we discussed here, right? This formula. Okay, after that, if, or we can use actually return a statement directly. If, I mean to say, x equal reverse, then return true, right? Or x equal reverse, sorry, divided by 10, that is also a solution. So that is basically for if the total numbers of the, I mean the length of this of the number is like a odd number, then we have to remove the last digit. Okay, let's submit it. Let's run it first. Accepted. Let's submit. Okay, it's like a better and best solution, I would say. If you see, it is now in 4 millisecond. The previously it was taking the 6 millisecond. Okay, that's a better solution. All right, so I hope this was helpful to you. If it was, please leave a like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Thank you.